Kick it.
I'm here with my friends, Nickelodeon, the song never ends, Nickelodeon.
You never done doing Nickelodeon.
And now, back to the show. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after these messages. We'll be right back after these messages.
One, two, three. It's time for the night word of mine, Nickelodeon. Say hey, say hi, say ho, yeah, yeah, Nickelodeon. Nickelodeon, gotta wanna sing out Nickelodeon, Nickelodeon, Nickelodeon.
Fishy bats, wacky, 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 you.
Time. Time.
Nickelodeon.
It's time for the night word of mine, Nickelodeon. Nick time. On the Lord Hut, here hut, Nick. On the Lord Hut, here hut, Nick, Nick. On the Ricky Ticky Low, while living number one, Nickelodeon. Shh.
Quiet, please.
Next! Name? Mac. What do you got? Whatever you want. Need a new host for Double Dare? No. Haha, I can be an obstacle, too. We already got that. You got this? Classic! Yeah! That's disgusting. Oh, you want disgusting. I'll show you disgusting. I like it.
Nickelodeon, working hard to find what you want.
On the Lord Hut, here hut, Nick. On the Lord Hut, here hut, Nick, Nick. On the Ricky Ticky Low, while living number one, Nickelodeon. Nickelodeon.
Nick, 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 Nick.
Nickelodeon.
Nick, 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 Nick.
Nickelodeon.
Nick, 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 Nick.
Nickelodeon.
Nick, 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 Nick.
Nickelodeon.
Nick, Nick,
Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon. Arf. Nickelodeon. Arf.
Nickelodeon.
Shooby-dooby-doo.
La 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 la. Shooby-dooby-doo. La 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 la. Shooby-dooby-doo. Nickelodeon. Nick is kids. Nick, 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 Nick. Do-wop, 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 wop. 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 Nick, 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 Nickelodeon. Bow wow 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 yeah. Nickelodeon, Nickelodeon, Nickelodeon.
Be-doo-be-doo, you wop, dee-bop. Nickelodeon, be-doo-be-doo, bop, Nickelodeon, be-doo-be-doo.
More Rugrats coming. Don't crawl too far. The babies are back. Rugrats will return. Wipey time.
Nap time's over. Rugrats are back.
Rugrats will return. Eat some baby food. Rugrats are back for more.
More Rugrats. After a wee break.
Rugrats are cleaned up and back on.
Don't cry. Rugrats will be right back.
Rugrats return. Worms and all. More SpongeBob coming up. Stay damp. He's wet. He's yellow. He's back. The absorbent one will return. He's back and he's still wet. Hey! For more SpongeBob. He's SpongeBob. He's squishy. He's back.
Taking a SquarePants break.
SpongeBob's back.
On Nickelodeon.
He's Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius, and he's up next on Nickelodeon.
Stay tuned for the second half of the show. It's coming on after these commercials. We're back. Now on to the rest of the show. Don't move. Ginger will be right back. Ginger's back. Bye. That's Major.
Just so you know, Pellswick will be back in a jiffy.
No more delay. Pellswick's back to play.
Not just cartoons. We're Nicktoons.
Arnold, Helga, Phoebe, Gerald, Sid, Grandpa Stinky Harold, SpongeBob, Patrick, Sandy, Keep the Krabby Patties handy, Squidward, Tito Twister, Reggie Rocket, Otto's sister, Ginger, Hoodsy, Carl, Macy, Junior High School life is crazy.
Not just cartoons.
We're Nicktoons.
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 Grandma sings, Pellswick rolls, Cat and dog have separate bowls. Invader Zim and Mrs. Bitters giving Dib a case of jitters. June and Henry, Baby Dill, Angelica and Phil and Lil, Susie, Kimmy, Chucky, Tommy, all their daddies and their mommies.
Not just cartoons.
We're Nicktoons.
Not just cartoons. We're Nicktoons. Not just cartoons.
We're Nicktoons.
Not just cartoons.
We're Nicktoons.
Wanda, Cosmo, Grant, and Timmy, all his wishes gimme, gimme. Donnie, Darwin, Debbie, Mama, Liza talking to a llama. Jimmy Neutron got a blast, flying high, flying fast. Action League is in the air, the flesh ain't got no underwear.
Not just cartoons.
We're Nicktoons.
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 The break's over. Now back to the show on Nickelodeon.
Now back to the show, right here on Nickelodeon. It's time to get back to the show, right here on Nickelodeon. We'll be right back after this, so stick with Nick.
There's more Back at the Barnyard coming at you. Up next on Nickelodeon. Get schooled with Ned's Declassified up next on Nick. We'll be right back. There's more Ned's Declassified up next on Nick. We'll be right back. We're back with more Ned's Declassified right here on Nick. Get ready to hang with Drake and Josh up next on Nickelodeon. There's more Drake and Josh coming your way up next on Nickelodeon.
It's an all-new Mighty Bee, up next on Nickelodeon. Stick around, there's more iCarly up next on Nickelodeon. You're watching Nickelodeon. Now, here's more iCarly. Get stylin' with more True Jackson VP, up next on Nickelodeon. To be true, now here's more True Jackson VP on Nickelodeon. You're watching Nickelodeon. Now, here's more True Jackson VP.
Rocco's not going away, so either should you. Time for more Rocco, here on Nick.
Stay. Cat Dog will be right back.
They're back.
Meow.
Cat dogs, that is.
Rough.
More Cat Dog. Coming your way. Cat Dog is back. No pet food required. Cat Dog break time. Hey, hurry up. They're back. Cat Dog has returned. Still in one piece. Arnold will be back in a beat.
Where's Arnold?
Right here on Nick. Now, stick around for more Arnold. Go, Arnold. Go, Arnold. You're back on.
Football Head will be right back.
Hey, Arnold. He's back on.
Helga, 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 Helga.
Stick around for more Arnold.
It's more Arnold. Now.
We'll be right back with more Nickelodeon. Now we're back with more Nickelodeon. We'll be right back to Tiny Toons on Nickelodeon. Now we're back to Tiny Toons on Nickelodeon. We'll be right back to Tiny Toons on Nickelodeon. Now we're back to Tiny Toons on Nickelodeon. We'll be right back to Doug on Nickelodeon. Now we're back to Doug on Nickelodeon. We'll be right back to the Rugrats on Nickelodeon. Now we're back to the Rugrats on Nickelodeon. We'll be right back to the Rugrats on Nickelodeon. Now we're back to the Rugrats on Nickelodeon. We'll be right back to the Rugrats on Nickelodeon. Now we're back to the Rugrats on Nickelodeon. Now we're back to the Rugrats on Nickelodeon.
Coming up next on Nickelodeon, it's Doug, followed by Rugrats.
Rugrats is next, followed by Hey Arnold, only on Nickelodeon.
Don't go away. Coming up next on Nickelodeon, it's Kablam! Next on Nick, it's The Adventures of Pete and Pete, followed by All That. Next on Nickelodeon, it's The Adventures of Pete and Pete, followed by Are You Afraid of the Dark? Stay tuned for Real Monsters, followed by The Wobulous World of Dr. Seuss, only on Nick. Coming up next on Nickelodeon, it's Inspector Gadget, followed by Salute Your Shorts.
Next on Nick, it's Inspector Gadget, followed by Steven Spielberg presents Tiny Toon Adventures.
Coming up, it's Nick Arcade, followed by Family Double Dare, only on Nick. Don't go away. Coming up next on Nickelodeon, it's Nick News.
Coming up next on Nickelodeon, it's Rugrats, followed by the one and only Doug.
Next on Nickelodeon, it's Rocco's Modern Life, followed by Figure It Out.
Coming up, it's Nick Arcade, followed by Rocco's Modern Life, only on Nick. Next on Nick, it's Rocco's Modern Life, followed by Clarissa Explains It All.
Coming up, it's Jim Henson's Muppet Babies, followed by Looney Tunes, only on Nickelodeon.
Next on Nick, it's My Brother and Me, followed by Looney Tunes. Coming up next, it's Steven Spielberg presents Tiny Toon Adventures, only on Nickelodeon. Next on Nick, it's Rocco's Modern Life, followed by Real Monsters! Next up, it's Doug, followed by Rocco's Modern Life, only on Nickelodeon. Ren and Stimpy is next, followed by Doug, only on Nickelodeon.
Up next, it's Doug. And then, Rugrats, only on Nickelodeon.
Global Guts is up next on Nickelodeon, followed by Land of the Lost. Coming up next on Nickelodeon, it's Gumby. Next on Nickelodeon, it's Gumby, followed by The Adventures of Tintin.
Coming up, it's Legends of the Hidden Temple, followed by Clarissa Explains It All, only on Nickelodeon. Coming up next on Nickelodeon, it's Legends, and then Doug. Coming up on Nickelodeon, it's Looney Tunes, followed by the Rugrats. Next up, it's Looney Tunes, followed by Nickelodeon Wienerville. Coming up next on Nickelodeon, it's 1 hour of Looney Tunes. Coming up next on Nickelodeon, it's a full hour of Looney Tunes. Coming up next on Nickelodeon, it's Mr. Wizard, followed by Flipper.
Jim Henson's Muppet Babies is next, followed by Alvin and the Chipmunks, only on Nick.
Next on Nickelodeon, it's Jim Henson's Muppet Babies, followed by Hey Dude. Up next, it's 1 hour of Nickelodeon Muppet Matinee. Coming up, it's Rugrats, followed by Real Monsters, only on Nickelodeon. The Secret World of Alex Mack is next, followed by All That, only on Nick. Coming up next on Nickelodeon, it's Roundhouse, followed by Nick News. Coming up next on Nickelodeon, it's Rugrats. Next up, it's the Rugrats, followed by Doug, only on Nickelodeon.
Coming up on Nickelodeon, it's a full hour of Steven Spielberg presents Tiny Toon Adventures.
Next on Nickelodeon, it's Ren and Stimpy, followed by Rocco's Modern Life. Next on Nickelodeon, it's Rocco's Modern Life, followed by Clarissa Explains It All. Coming up, it's Ren and Stimpy, followed by Rocco's Modern Life, only on Nickelodeon.
Good burgers, good soda, good music. Can I take your order?
Stay tuned for all that. It's up next on Nick.
This has been a Between the Programs video. T&W Studios.